The Democrats continue to claim, believe it or not, that Attorney General Barr's summary of the Mueller report does not equal total exoneration from Trump. But I read this several times, word for word. It seems like exoneration to me.
Oh, it is, and they're just whistling in the dark, thinking that there's anything else here. Not only was there no collusion found, but clearly you can't have obstruction of justice when there was no underlying crime, because there was nothing to obstruct. And it astonishes me that they are so surprised by the Mueller report. We should remind folks, this is the third report that we've gotten on this issue. Remember, the House Intelligence and U.S. Senate Intelligence Committees both also investigated this, and they both also issued reports not too long ago saying they found no evidence of collusion. So this is really the third government report saying this whole Russian election collusion thing was really a hoax.
Right. Plus, I'm not sure how you could justify the argument that President Trump obstructed justice when Attorney General Barr sent a letter to Congress. In that letter, he says, he's required to notify Congress if any top Department of Justice official, any official from the executive branch, tried to impede Mueller in his investigation in any way. And this is a quote from him. There were no such instances. So if Mueller was not impeded from doing his job, and the result of this was found absolutely no evidence of collusion or conspiracy with the Russians, the Democrats have absolutely zero leg to stand on. This is the day to be a conservative and look at the news, because the people on the left and the people in the mainstream media are demonstrating exactly how insane they truly are.
Well, unfortunately, that is true. If they continue to make these kind of claims, look, I think they're going to really hurt themselves politically with the American people, because they simply cannot continue to say that anything nefarious was happening when, in fact, as you described, a $25 million two-year investigation using scores of FBI agents and literally thousands of subpoenas and search warrants couldn't turn up a single piece of evidence that there was any kind of collusion whatsoever.
No, and I would like to remind people again, during this whole thing, I know Democrats like to peddle the talking point, 30 people were indicted, 30 people were charged, all these guilty pleas. 0 Americans were either charged or convicted or pled guilty to any sort of collusion or conspiracy with the Russians. None of the indictments, none of the guilty pleas, none of the convictions had anything to do with conspiracy.